We had a bit of a false start there, but now it should be working good, I hope. Yeah. Okay, that should be working much better. Hello, the internet. Yes, we will be starting this very soon. And mentioning that, we will sort of start now. Okay, now I'll have to delete that other little brief thing. Hello, fellow armchair generals. This is, of course, Gamer 1745. You probably know that by being here. This will be the Saturday show of today. And hey, IKB. We'll get to that in a moment. So I will be leaving this up as the Saturday show. I will also be making episodes that will be sort of longer, more persistent. So whether you want to watch it as part of the Saturday show and see all of the in-between stuff, or just wait and catch it as I release it in episodes format. So it's up to you whether you want which version you want to watch, or both. Happy, particularly if you click on both. Okay. Okay. IKB. I'm right now of the mind of abandoning the German series because of the problems that I was having, and starting the English series. I don't know if today is a good day to start it for you. After we do some Panzer Corps, but that is where I'm looking at going. I don't know what all the problems were that we were having. I want to see about trying to overclock my system, which I haven't done just because it hasn't been needed, and I don't know if overclocking it will give it enough horsepower to solve that problem. And of course, hello, Ari. How you doing today? Okay. So we're going to continue here with Panzer Corps. So I guess we will start making an episode. Oh, just a second. I want to open my coat. I don't need to do that at the beginning of an episode. Sure, no problem, IKB. There's no great rush on it. I want to do it, but it doesn't have to start today, and it's better to do it at a good time when you can be there. Okay. Welcome back, fellow armchair generals. This is Gamer 1745 with my continuing playthrough of Panzer Corps 2, and I called it the Ardennes Offensive, and Ray objected to that title because that's the 1944 offensive title, and he's right, but this is also an Ardennes offensive, and I very much looked at, hey, this is the Ardennes, and we're having an offensive through it. He was thinking like there's Sedan offensive or campaign or battle or something, and he may be right about that. Now, another thing is he objects to my, well, let's move this tank unit here and these infantry there and whatnot. And wants me to use more sophisticated language. And that can be done. Now, I don't know if those of you on chat now, there's just a few people here watching, but, or if you want to comment below. There is not a defined, what is this unit? It's called the 14th Panzer 38T. Hey, here, we can rename this. But this isn't defined whether this is a platoon, a company, a battalion, because I'm presuming, well, I haven't played through all the missions, and this is sort of multiple division size unit that does all this historically. And when we look with Panzer Corps, we see that they basically are fighting out the whole Battle of Kursk, which is a multi-corps offensive. And so these units sort of expand and contract to a degree to sort of fit the historical thing. So I haven't wanted to try to specify this, but we can come into here and we can give this a name, the 9th Panzers. Is that what we should call this? Because I don't want to, but I do want to hear your thoughts. I don't know that I want to call this like the 9th Panzer Zug, or, you know, platoon, or the 9th Panzer Company, or the 9th Panzer Battalion. And so, and I've been also sort of reluctant because of going to too much unit detail, because obviously we play a lot of different units. I know I always sort of get myself in trouble with some of these things. I think it was Rommel's 7th Panzer Division that was armed with the 38Ts. Could have been the 35, but there were basically, my understanding, only 2 divisions that were at least substantially armed with the Czech tanks for the invasion of France. The other German divisions were armed primarily with German tanks. So, no, gotta hit T high. I'm reasonably happy to do this, and to moving the model that we'll still have the when we change it, but by doing this we get rid of what the model of tanks are. Didn't it take? Okay, no, it's taken there, but it isn't changing the display. Like the first Pioneer. Does it take a reload or something? Okay, it's adding it there once I re-click at the top. The 14th Panzer, and then they'll do the model below it. Okay. So we can do that. I am quite willing to do that, and because obviously as time goes on we will be changing the model of the vehicles. Now 17th Grenadiers, the 12th, 13th Air Infantry. Let's okay, 24th Gebirgsjägers. Okay, the 10th. No. 10th Artillery. Over there. Just how much immersion, realism do you do with these? Because you know, you can get naming conventions. Oh, no. I was doing that backwards. Anti-air, the 18th anti-air. Because within a division, you... Does anybody want to quickly look up what the Germans were calling a reconnaissance unit? We'll call it recon for the moment. The 13th recon. Okay, well, and there we go. We'll worry about the aircraft later. But so you can post below in the comments naming conventions that you think we should maybe use for this series. Okay, you come up to... there. Okay, I think we're going to end the turn. They're going to take a hit from that AA, but probably not too badly. And a minor hit from the aircraft. Okay, that's somewhat working out as intended with the artillery supporting the attack. Okay, the 7th JU-88s, again we'll work on that. Get survivor trait. As long as the unit has more than one strength, it will always survive an enemy attack. Okay. Very good. That is a very good trait to have for aircraft. Now, let's bring our Stukas forward to here. Oh, I keep... different games, different conventions. Let's do a very sort of prepared attack. They are now encircled. They got a bunker back there. Okay. Start off with a weak artillery barrage. A little bit stronger artillery barrage. Our air attack now. Okay, very good. Now if we attack here, oh, we don't get... These are the pioneers, aren't they? Why aren't they giving us pioneer? Do they? I don't know. Okay. This looks like the hopefully cost-free attack. And oh, well, Both good and damn. Let's bring up our reconnaissance here to sort of continue the... Oh, no, actually, well, we do that. Now, this. Do we want to... No, that's not a good attack there either. So let's bring the tanks in to occupy Sedan. And we got them. Very good. Now, these guys have moved. Really don't want to bring them next to the fortification. What would that be? Well, Eben Mall, was that? That was more up in Belgium than France. So that's a French strong point by the Rondel there. Alright, okay. Well, that is successful, most assuredly. Now, over here, see about doing this without an air assault. Ooh, that doesn't look good. Well, actually, you know what we will see about doing here is moving the artillery up to support that, so if they do a counterattack, we're going to take the time you first for elite replacements. Ooh, that's going to eat up a lot of our... I think we're going to have to live with just some regular replacements to get that up to somewhat strength. Let's move our fighters up. Oh, I didn't we need more prestige points. Move them up to escort. Okay. No. We're gonna, just in case they decide to do an air attack against either of these artillery pieces, we got some anti-aircraft guns covering them. We'll want to bring the Pioneers up to help assault that, I will presume, as well as some artillery, but we can try to bypass it in the meantime with our motorized forces to go to Kherson. Okay, they're doing their job of counter battery, or well, defensive fire. Now counter battery fire. Uh-oh, some sound was. That hurt. Canards. Armored car and armored car violence. The armored car retreated? Yes, okay, they're getting weaker and weaker and weaker. That's the stronger one, but now we do have our AA guns, which discouraged them a little bit, or so it would seem. Okay, well, now we have some real tanks to deal with here that are looking to be a bit of a problem. So what we're going to do here is, oh, just out of range, just out of range. Okay, well, that's not very useful. It's awfully weak. This is why we need anti-tank guns, but we are mostly full up. Okay. Well, we need more prestige. I think we're going to let that northern unit up, the air unit up there, just sort of hang out. Now they're weakened to being ineffectual. Okay. Yes, counter battery fire, which I'm not surprised about. If we move the tanks in against them, that AT gun will... That wasn't as good as I was hoping. A result. This is a bit tougher than Sedan, I'm seeing. Not entirely surprised. Okay, well, I think we're going to suppress their artillery. I don't know that that is the best option, but let's try this. This is expensive, more than I like. I just don't see much of a choice. Maybe I should have waited a turn. We want to move these guys up here to this air base. And now that they're weaker, oh yeah, well, no, we just want to move these guys up because they're gonna need to be up here anyways. You come to there. Yeah, I know, I've wrecked my armor here. Oh, I should have shot first here, though they're not overly effective. Okay, watch gamer make mistakes, I think is just how I'm feeling. I don't know if I'm... Okay, they ran away. Well, maybe we should have left them back at the other air base. Okay, well now it's raining and we can't use our God damn! Ugh! See, now I want to use my Stukas, but it's raining and we can't. Okay. Oh no, we can. This is just overcast. Okay. Cool. Well then, if we can do that, what I want to do here is come to... Oh, you're too far away. Oh well, no, we can get to here and take him out, or... Nah. Let's move you to here. Let's move you up to here. Okay, didn't quite take them out as I was hoping. Okay, that was a bit of a help. Not enough of a help for my liking, at least. That didn't work out so great either. Wasn't so bad. Okay. That did that job. You just move into there, I think. You move up to deal with counterattacks. Okay, that helped me immensely with prestige points. Now I think, let's see, +4, that'll get us to 9, that used just about all. Okay, we're gonna do that there. Oh, that actually worked out very well. Okay, that's sort of why we had him there. Oh, there's actually a direct attack on him. Okay. Well. I think we will suppress him. We will attack with the armored car and kill them. All right. Yep, they'll get some cover, but it's only a single strength unit, which really didn't do much. But that will allow this attack to hopefully be more effective. And have the infantry use their anti-tank rifle type things. and take them out. Okay, now. What I'm hoping is that will give counter battery fire and a nice help there. I do know I need to bring up the fighters to the front a bit more, but that will at least help. Yes, a direct attack on the artillery is what is needed. Wow, that looks like to be not the best thing. Okay. Well, then we won't do it. Bring our reconnaissance aircraft up. And let's see about spending, well, 50 for 1 strength or 54 for 2. 54 for 2. There we go. Get our other air unit back in the fight, at least to some degree. Uh-oh, uh-oh. Belgian armor showed up. Belgian armor showed up. Which may not be the... Oh, no, 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 no. Undo that. I didn't know I was clicked on you. Yeah, I'm not really worried about that. Let's... The artillery in the back. Okay. Yeah, that AA or AT gun has just got to go. You guys can't even fall back. Oh, well. Not losing your trucks. We really don't want to abandon the trucks. Yeah, that would just be a bit too deadly with that AA there that I want to try out. So we're going to... Well, first do that, then do that. None of these look like good options. Why aren't you giving me good options? I want good options, not bad ones. Well, let's get this armor much more up to strength there. That will be nice. And we will take this opportunity to move the fighters forward. There we go. Ouch. What the hell's back there? What the hell is shooting at me from back there? Is that like a railway gun or? I don't know. Okay, shoot you down. Oh, not this door. This unit, okay. And that'll do for them. Let's move them up to where they can... Oh, hello. Some French armor, some, what? Yep, R-35s. The most common, we'll call them modern French tank, or French tank, I think, is the most common. I think the most common were still FT-17s, but they weren't modern by any stretch of the imagination. Okay. Where's that other air unit? It's up here. Okay. So let's cruise up here. Let's see if we can shoot some of them or all of them down. No, just sort of made them lose a little heart. Okay. Well, you can move forward, which will allow... Oh, the tanks can't even get... Damn. Ah, just more artillery, okay. Well, that unit's gone. I don't even know if I should move up to the bridge at all. Yeah, this will be a good strike. just sort of gave them a bit of a morale crisis, but hey. Now they can move to there. Well, they can move to here. Okay, good. That will keep them from going at least around the north and hitting directly on the artillery. I'll come to there to protect that. Our other artillery piece, we'll move it up here. We've got to watch out for that. That's going to be a problem. We have enough to reinforce something. There we go. Oh, that was a big ouch. I didn't see that one coming. Okay, the reason I didn't see that one coming is because I see this as a bad situation for them. Because they're on the bridge now and attacking. 2 versus, yeah, well. They fall back to there. Okay, well, we're going to keep the attack up. Overrun. Very nice, and that will allow me to push to here, I guess. See if we can kill this. I know it. Get them shooting up at us, but we can kill that. That will allow something of a direct attack on the artillery here. Which is a useful thing. Maybe we should have used these other. Yeah, that was probably would have been a better. You escort those planes. I think we're going to move the AA guns this way. I think we need to send reinforcements there. Well, reinforced by one is better than nothing. Oh, we should have moved the planes up to there, killed that. Well. Okay. Well. This time, let's hopefully make some better decisions, even though things have not gone overly well for us. Okay, that helped. Just fully take that down. Good. That was useful. Hey, King Sobieski. What's the humming sound? That would be my heater in the background, I think you're hearing. And it's cold enough that I'm going to keep the heater on. Sorry for the humming background. Hello, Savage Metal. Good to have you here. We're going to come up and be prepared to attack. These guys are going to shift over to here. These guys are going to move up. They're going to strike. Hopefully only morale loss for their counter. Well, that would have been the better move to do that first, but we can still attack. I think we have the ammo enough. Oh, actually, knock them down a bit. Now, I've wondered since I saw you here before, King Sobieski, are you Jan Sobieski or some other Sobieski king that I'm not readily aware of. Yeah, let's come over. They fell out of the sky. Okay, well, let's see. I think up here. +7, that'll get us back to 10 plus. These guys we don't want to lose either. Yes, we do have right here the first pioneer. For cities and other things more effectively, they helped us take out that fortification. We could have bypassed it theoretically going around it, but I just sort of decided that it was just going to be a little too tight and we probably should take it down. Because right now we have to get just 2 more cities. I know we have 4 turns, it's not a lot, but I don't think there's much defending here, but that's just a thought. And we push through most of the defenses up here. So this is just getting to there. Okay, I think we've moved up what we wanted to move up. Reinforced. Oh, well, you know, I think it's worth it. Well, we don't know, so we'll take the opportunity to try to actually damage them more than just emotionally damaged tankers. Okay, well, now up here we can bring up what's left of the artillery. Well, that's now no longer on anti-aircraft duty, so I think this turn what we will do is come up here and really suppress. Oh, well, maybe they're still pointed to the sky a bit. So, since looks like they may be, we will. Ooh, we could overrun. Okay, we will swing around and do that. I really liked in the older versions of this game, if you will, simply driving through a hex. Occupied it. Now you actually have to stop in a hex to get the occupation. Okay, well, we will use that to overrun the air unit. Okay. Hello, Elfnoid. Yeah, I'm not saying it's a wrong decision. Oh wow, I actually lost it. I literally lost this unit until just now that this tank unit was up there. Wow. Okay, I just spotted that. Yeah, I get the idea of it, but if you're passing through a town without resistance in it, meaning there are no enemy soldiers. I'm in no way saying that there isn't a time delay to occupy something like that. Just too weak. Well, let's come up and hit them with the... Okay, they're down to... Or they just have... Okay, that we can do. Yes, properly occupying a hex removes the, if you will, dead body or dead equipment unit. They've already moved. They're weak, but they can come up to here. I don't know if there's much I want to do with them. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, I'll totally agree with that none of this is going to be a perfect representation of what we're doing, because we slide back and forth from these units maybe equaling a company to these units equaling a battalion or a regiment or other sorts of largish formations, and even then still a bit off. Okay, well we can sort of, I haven't moved these guys. What do I have? Okay, if we do that, plus 7 at 52, I can only really afford I want to do everything with elite replacements, but it's all I can really afford. Good counter batter or defensive fire from the artillery. Ooh, that hurt. More than I was expecting, quite honestly. Okay, well, let's start pounding here with the artillery. I think we have the time. Let's... move up and take these guys out. Oh, hell. There we go. That unit's done for. Now, I don't think there's any... Ooh, you're just out of range, are you? I'm sure they designed that with somewhat of a malice of forethought. We need these infantry up as much as practical. from behind so that we're potentially hitting them from more than one direction. They just moved. I messed up with this unit. They're still on foot. Okay, we have 79 points left. Don't know that there's anything that overly makes sense. Well, they can't make that attack, can they? Okay, well, instead I'm going to then move them up to here. This turn. Okay, so that way next turn we will have better air attacks. Counter battery fire, they hit them not as hard this time. They got taken down a little bit. They moved up to shoot at them. Okay, well, not the best outcome. Not what I was hoping for. More tanks. Oh, there goes my AA. Okay, well. We want to take that this turn, not that we can't take it next. We want to take it this turn, though. Well, damn, I had this really neat assault plan worked out, and they just ran away from it. I guess that worked. Well, let's save this here, because as soon as I enter that city, this will end. Zero 6? Oh, 0 7. Okay. Resume game. Now, the live stream is going to continue, but this episode is over. Obviously, just so you know, if I move into here with the armored car, which is what I'm planning on doing immediately, this ends, just so that we can start the next episode with getting ready for the continuing operations. So, but we will end this here. If you haven't already, please subscribe, like the video, and post your comments, including the ones I was talking about, naming conventions, at the start of the video. Thanks so much. See you next time for more historical gaming. Okay. Speaking of weird abstractions, the way airplanes are handled are kind of odd, treating them like an abstract. They can spend missions would probably be more accurate, but if my memory serves. Panzer General, let me just slide this over. Did this as well. Yeah, the aircraft works very much like Panzer General. What I do like, and I don't know that it's overkill, but it could be, but is the way Order of Battle, which is another great game, very similar to this, allows you to do the airstrike and then move one hex away from it, so that you can then have multiple airstrikes on the same target. So you can do that kind of thing, and that's pretty good. Okay, let's start another episode so everyone can follow along. Welcome back, fellow armchair general. This is Gamer1745, and we are going to achieve the victory, what they're calling, and maybe I should have named this, breakthrough at Sedan. That's what we've done. We've broken through, and like I said at the end of the last video, take that instantly. Loud dramatic music. Hope that didn't blow out your speakers. Continue. Though I like the way artillery works in this game better than I like the way artillery works in Order of Battle. Okay, yeah, this is what I wanted to. Channel Coast. It's not. I know it's been less than a week since your brilliant breakthrough at Sedan, but there's no time to rest. Herr General. The iron is hot, the time to strike is now. I love the old, and comical, I will agree that it was comical, but I love the old Panzer General audio narration. I wish they would add that to this instead of having me trying to narrate this for you. From your new base of operations, I need you to advance all the way to the English Channel, completely cutting off all Allied troops in Belgium. Primary objective, capture all victory hexes, although along the way are a host of objectives you need to secure, crossing the Somme River and Escaut River. I don't know how you pronounce that properly. At Cambrai will have to be accomplished quickly and be secure to secure them all should the French counterattack and try to retake them. After that, Arras deserves some special attention. Recon from Rommel's 7th Division reported a substantial garrison of British forces, including heavy armor, so I would definitely prepare for that contingency. Finally, 2 more locations are here, and here will need to be secure to fully protect the flanks of our advance and permanently cut off Allied line, or cut the Allied lines in half. This is now your task. Quick task. Okay, well, he has every confidence in my abilities, and we have a new hero! Michael Schroeder, Ambusher. Okay, always triggers an ambush when attacked. Very nice. So that should probably go to something like an infantry unit. Okay, and I think I may have another person to assign. Okay, Cambrai, if I'm not mistaken, and I might be, wasn't that the scene of the first major tank attack in World War I think. And Arras, I believe, is where the French and the English tried to do a counterattack that failed. Okay, well, we don't have much in the way of points, and our units are in bad shape. So in my mind, all hope of, so I am playing at general level, all hope of elite reinforcements are out the window entirely. So I'm looking at the worst. 41, okay. Artillery is of critical importance. At least I'm taking that as such. Okay, opening moves, where we're sort of starting off look fairly secure. We'll probably be able to take that for 100 points. I mean, there might be infantry there, but I know there were some tanks and whatnot and engineers last time. But I'm not expecting too much, so we should be able to push north of there, maybe? Who knows what? We got some reconnaissance aircraft and our recon. Well, the reason I fully did the recon, because obviously we're going to be pushing that out forward. But any sort of counterattack against that would be damaging. Okay, well, I think what I need to do here is these grenadiers. Get them up to some sort of level of strength instead of the artillery. Right. Okay. Our most forward air base, we'll stick all of our air there. Including our reconnaissance. We'll put our recon unit up front just to get the immediate benefit from that. Tanks are in somewhat good shape. And being a weird. Okay. I've not played. There's, and I haven't been informed officially, but I'm sure there is going to be DLCs to this. I just can't imagine that that's not going to happen. I mean, you can look at Panzer Corps, the original, and just the way things are going to happen. I think there's 60 plus missions in this, base game, if you will. So I anticipate it to be significant, the East Front campaign, but I don't have any great detail, and I have not played, because I'm not really playing except for you guys, so meaning I'm not playing ahead by much. I mean, I test things out and whatnot at times for sure, but I'm not overly pursuing things in advance. I've not been watching other streamers much, a little bit, but not enough to know. These are the, okay. You guys might be able to sweep up some of that. Okay, pioneers. Cambrai or Perone? Probably down here we'll need them more, because Cambrai looks like we could surround them, or, well, either way they can shift back and forth maybe. All right. So let's save. I want to do that just in case we learn some lesson and I can go back and alter it. Now, always an ambush. Assign a hero. Okay. Oh, we have 2 unassigned. Fast retreat. Okay. Okay, we'll give him that. Oh. do we do fast retreat? And then we can reassign later on. I don't think anything like this is permanent. Sort of kind of think armored car, you know, reconnaissance might be a good fast retreat, or tanks or infantry. Well, we're gonna stick with armored cars for the moment. If someone has better ideas, I will gladly hear that. Okay, so that's our heroes assigned. Now let's end the deployment. Okay, so we have rain enough that we can't make any air operations, and which is messing up our reconnaissance. We have FT-17s up here. These are probably the, I don't know, do you call them the male type that have the gun mount as opposed to the machine gun? That isn't going to get us where we want to go. They can't attack, unfortunately, but we will pursue them. I wanted one more nice attack there. Oh, this bad weather, that's really upsetting me. Let's hope there's no occupying troops, or we just bumped into them. And we're going to risk this, yes, because we're sort of counting on that prestige. Okay, so we have troops there. I expected that one. No, let's undo this. Well, we can creep forward because this is reconnaissance. Okay, so we spotted some fighters. They can't do much. I was just wondering if we're going to bump into some artillery or anti-aircraft artillery up there. We're going to try to attack that from the north. Let's try to be a little bit smart about some of this. Not everything. I'm not going to be smart about everything. Don't worry about that. Okay, IKB. Yes, see you tomorrow if you can make it. That would be lovely. Okay, well, I'm going, there's nobody on the bridge. Yay. That worked out. I'm going, there's nobody. Oh. Nope, ambush. That really wrecked us. Okay, I pushed a little too hard. And paid for it. Yeah, we'll risk a counterattack on that artillery. Really a pain without your air. Now, let's see. We lost our AA last mission. Partially to my folly. Let's also see what other new units are available. We got Kradschützen, which were already there available. Ooh, we can't afford them, but capture. We go with these captured guns. Not letting it. Oh, we're just nowhere near the purchase price of any of this stuff. Okay. Even that. No. Okay. Close. So we need to save up more. Well, in that case, what we're going to do here is, I think this is going to be more of a war winner. Oh, no, I don't think we can afford to do elite reinforcements. Okay. Yes, that wasn't the best. Oh. No, that worked out okay. Now, nice weather, nice weather. Now we can see things. The rain's gone. They've moved out of the town. Nice, thankfully for us. Okay, our first move, we will go after that. They retreated, we'll keep the pressure up. And there goes a motorcycle. Let's swing in to surround them. Let's move these up to bombard them. Move up some infantry. They look, for some reason, rather resistant to armor. Hey, James. Good to have you here. Okay, I think we can take care of that. So we're going to come here. Bombard. There. Well, good thing they moved in a way in which... And they surrender, very nice. Okay, we're going to take that airport away from the French. And we're going to move over here. They can come back out and try to reoccupy it, but that will have lost them the use of it for the turn. I really wonder at the ability of an FT-17 to at all compete against a 38T. Okay. No, they can't attack if they do that. Yeah. I want to spend... Get that up to full strength. They've moved, they've moved. These guys have moved. Most everyone has moved. No, not necessarily. Okay, they've moved down here. They still need trucks. That is... about the best I think we can hope to do this turn. Oh, no, 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 no. I almost forgot, almost forgot, almost forgot. Do we escort or do we attack? No, attack is going to be too dangerous for us, or too damaging. So we're going to come up here and escort this bomber. They may attack our Stukas down here. But I'm not sure because we've taken that airport and they may need to spend this turn rebasing. So I don't know. Yep, they have to rebase. And that's going to be a very bad ouch. Ouch. And that was okay-ish. And a reconnaissance. Well, you got the retreat guy here, so maybe you'll not do so badly if you need to retreat. Oh. Dingo? That's early? I thought they were later, but maybe not. Ooh. An A-13 overrun, and they killed my reconnaissance that had to... Oh, people, 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 people. I think they just killed one of my heroes here. Well, this is the first time I've played this mission. I've never played this mission before. Load game. We can load game. And Channel Coast, start. We can come back to here. I have really sort of not done this very well. Okay, let's see. Did we assign? Did we save before or after assigning the heroes? Still want to. Okay, still want to assign. I think. There we go. And I don't remember which of the units. I don't know if it really matters that I assign the ambusher. Oh, you know? No, I'm this. Oh no, okay. Oh, I can't. I guess you can't reassign. You can dismiss a hero, but you can't reassign him. Ooh, that's interesting. I did not know that. Okay, so let's go back and load. I did not know you can't reassign. At least that's what is apparent. Okay, you know, I think it would actually be really good to have this assign a hero to always. I was thinking an infantry guy because he sort of looks infantry and whatnot, but sort of cold Russia, Stalingrad kind of thing. Always when attacked. Yeah, the reconnaissance guy is going to be the ambusher. I guess we can unassign here, maybe. I don't know. So if we go into the, okay, maybe in the unit here we can, okay, we can unassign within the unit. Okay, you can't do it from the overall operation or the overall selection thing. Okay, so you can unassign. Good to know. Did not know that before. Now, fast retreat. Well, no, not the these guys, the pioneers. Since we can, not from here though, but we can come to the or you know, we can come not to the general thing. We can come there and assign that. Okay. Okay. Well, let's restart this. Yes, bad weather still, I guess. Oh, no, I don't want to do that. That's why we have that for misclicks. Okay, well, we know we can come down to here and not be too badly taken out. Where there will be a counterattack. Coming soon. Well, they still can't get there. I'll do that move for the moment. I think we're gonna up here. Oh. And you still move beyond attack range. Okay. Now, we know there's an infantry unit right up there, I guess. So we don't want to completely bounce into them badly. There we go. That's going to be much better. I guess we'll risk a counterattack with that. We're going to spend our points. We got capturing the airbase in the town there. And well, maybe we should have done. We're going to come and help deal with some of our counterattacks that we now know are coming in the south. Okay. Okay, that is much better here. Well, first the artillery, then come over there so we get a mass attack ×2. We're going to think about that one for the moment. Now, up here, so we know we have that. They're going to come take away the airbase. At least they have ambusher. And of course they do. Overrun. Do I want to run around and attack anybody stupidly at the moment? No, I don't think I do. But we will come up here and protect the reconnaissance cars somewhat. We're going to use these bombers after this infantry here. Well, I was hoping they would retreat to there, but I guess that was a bit much to hope for. Okay, so AA and anti-tank there. But that will block the counterattack up against them that we faced before. Let's get these guys out here as a bit of a distraction and observation. I guess we should risk it. Hate losing a unit, but grinding them down even more would be useful. Yeah, no, we're not going on the bridge. Let's not be that stupid, gamer. Okay, this is a smarter playthrough. Of course, forewarned by events. That is a dingo. Did they more dingoes this early? They were a bit later. Okay, well. Little better. We're gonna have to fall back a bit. And I think should have left these guys down in the south. Just take them out. The armored cars are going to fall back and take the French town. They're going to fall back to there. No. No, we're gonna... Oh, yep, we can get to there. Okay, we're gonna come here. I think it's out of any AA range. Hurt them considerably is the way you should with Stukas. Doing for tanks. Oh, I was hoping we had a little more range to get airstrike there. They're escorted now. Okay, well... Okay, the Pioneers are doing their job. Or their secondary job, maybe, but still. Move them in, that's where we can do a bit of a coordinated attack. Now, the Dingo. The Dingo was a two-man armored car that had basically a Bren gun mounted there. I don't really know how a Bren gun's going to hurt these vehicles. With the 222, which is what this is, that has a MG34 but a 20 millimeter. There's a couple different lengths of barrels. Longer the barrel, generally the greater penetration. But that 20 millimeter, definitely not just from knowing a War Thunder, but definitely can. Oh, we got 3 tank units. Can definitely knock out tanks. Now these guys are reasonably thick armor. Yeah, it can still. The Panzer II could still, you know, do damage to them, take them out, definitely, but it's getting thick. The A-13 most assuredly, because that was fairly thin skinned. So those, you know, are maybe not ideal tanks, or tank killing weapons, but they were a somewhat effective tank killing weapon. Okay, let's see, if we were to come up here, we're going to next turn see about directly attacking that artillery. Let's move you up there to defensive barrage anything that's coming in that way. You come here to go after the artillery. They're protecting these tanks from, well, or that flank from the anti-tank, but let's send the tanks down here because we got all these French guys securing that portion of the front. So you're gonna have to come back next time to see how well we do. Do we continue the offensive, or are we stuck? This is sort of, ooh, these all R35s, yeah. Oh, H35. There is no real tactical difference between an H35. Is there a model difference here? H35, R35. Okay, yeah. Oh yeah, there is. You can see the sloping back here, and flat back here. Yeah, no, so they've actually done the model difference. Cool. But tactically, basically the armor is the same thickness. The guns were maybe new manufacture, but they also had just a lot. Some I think they actually pulled from FT-17s. Others were guns manufactured for FT-17s in World War I. And they're literally World War I era guns mounted in these vehicles. So these are very low velocity 37 millimeter gun. What this has over this, the original FT-17, other than, well, yeah, this is, well, no, it's not any slower. I don't think. They're about the same speed because they were designed. The R-35, which is FT, is made by the Renaults. The R-35s are also made by Renault. This is made by Hotchkiss, and designed by Hotchkiss and Renault. Is, you know, thicker armor. They were made to be infantry tanks, so they're made to be slow, move in support of infantry. Didn't need to go much faster than a general walking speed of a man. That was their whole tactical thought. So yeah, the armor, I don't know specifically on their trench crossing capabilities or whatever, whether these are any better. But really, tactically, the one, other than the thicker armor, that's really good on these guys here, these also have a machine gun. Where the FT was a machine gun or a 37mm gun. It wasn't both. It was either or. Where these had both. So that was the benefit to these. They were both two-man tanks, and part of what I've been informed, part of the reason to keep it as a two-man tank was simply cost, manpower cost. Only 2 men to operate the vehicle instead of 3 or 4 keeps operating costs down. So these are direct replacements to that. The French cavalry, which were supposed to only have armored cars, though they had tracked armored cars. Are all tanks tracked? No, they're not. Most tanks are tracked. So some of the dictionary definitions on what tanks are wrong. But so you can have armored cars that are tracked. Just sort of a definition for the French to, in the French bureau organization, shall we say, tanks were part of the infantry arm. Cavalry could have armored cars for reconnaissance, but they also had what would functionally be tanks. Now, so they had some light ones that were quicker because they were meant to do more of a cavalry scouting type role. So just sort of interesting. And there was, well, hang on. I'm going to get a book off my shelf here. I should use some of these resources more for your education. But you need to know the facts, at least generally speaking, before, and how to find them before you, let's see, do they have the totals here? Because I have the book Blitzkrieg, Armor, Camouflage, and Markings, 1939 to 1940, and they deal with both sides of the conflict. I don't know that they have totals. Okay, FT-17, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, that would be 600. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That would be 800. Okay, they, according to this book and some of this stuff, they had 800 FT-17s in order of battle for relatively mainline units for the Battle of France, May 10th, 1940. Now, saying this, I don't know how many of these are operational, meaning how many are, in the need repairs, how many can actually drive versus how many are undrivable at the moment. So yeah, we're looking at well over 800 because there's a few 10 strengths. Some of the 60s that I counted there are 63 instead of 60. So I don't know how good of returns these are. And there's definitely more R35s, some H39s, just a few H35s. The H39 has the same chambering, shoots the same ammo, but just a longer barrel, so it got to a higher velocity in the 37mm gun. That was the 39 improvement that they were starting to introduce. I don't know if there really is an R39. You could theoretically have one just by mounting the gun in there. Okay, well, a bunch of other formations have that. Okay. Well, this is going to be the end of this episode. I want to thank you all for watching. Thanks for liking the videos. If you have any tips, comments, questions, suggestions, please post them below. And we'll see you next time for more historical gaming. All right. That went mildly well as a thing, so we're gonna save this. And I think we're gonna just keep the stream somewhat short today, just 2 hours. Got a few things I need to do later this afternoon and I gotta sort of get ready for. So, thank you. Oh, Daruk is showing up. Howdy, just as we're sort of ending the stream. Good to have you here. So, thanks so much, everyone. I'm doing very well, Daruk. How goes Black Ice and I guess there's the patch now for Hearts of Iron 4 to deal with the I don't know, bug or security flaw. Is that going to affect you guys much badly or not? Well, its pouch is out. Okay. Maybe he's already left. Oh, okay. Okay, good to hear. Just curious about that with what's going on. Okay, thanks everyone. See you. Well, tomorrow I'll be doing very likely War Thunder live stream. So if you want to catch that, we'll be playing the Operation Kretsch, dealing with that down in the Crimea. Right. Okay, very good to know.